So Free League Publishing just announced a new bestiary for Dragonbane, their Mirth and Mayhem fantasy RPG, which is a new edition of their 80s fantasy RPG, Drakar Akdemonar, which I'm sure I've mispronounced that. But yeah, we've got a bestiary coming. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it and kind of tell you what's included in it and how you can pre-order your own copy right now. Hey everyone, welcome to Victory Condition Gaming. My name is Doug. Today we're going to take a look at the new Dragonbane Bestiary coming from Free League Publishing. As of this recording, it is now available on their website, which you can pre-order. And if you pre-order it, you'll get it well before the first quarter 2024 release. And you'll also get the PDF immediately, so you'll be able to use this information and use this content immediately after placing the pre-order. Before we begin, if you enjoy these videos, please hit that like button down below. If you're excited about this bestiary, let me know in the comments. I know that was one of the big things that people were asking for once the box set was out and people were playing it, that they kind of wanted more content for it, and especially a bestiary. So I'm really excited to see this as one of the first few releases for this product line. I think it's going to be a huge success for them, and I know over in Sweden they're super excited about this game. So I'm really encouraged by seeing the positive response so far here in the North American market. So what does this bestiary entail? Well, it's a 150-page PDF, and of course, it's got some amazing art by Johan Egerkrans, who did the art for the original one. He also does the art for Vessen. There's also some other interior illustrations from David Brasgalla. I hope I pronounced that correctly, David. But again, it's some really great interior art. And of course the layout is about the same. This is going to be a hardcover book though, which is a switch from what the original release was with the soft covers in the box set. They did put a pre-order up for a hardcover edition of the core rulebook, and that will give you pretty much the same content. In fact, I think the majority of the book is all the same, other than at the end of the book, I believe there is an exclusive adventure. So it's up to you if you'd rather get a new hardcover book to kind of go along with this hardcover bestiary. But we'll talk about that maybe in a future video. Awesome cover illustration by Johan. I love the fact that you've got this fantasy warrior kind of going up against this dragon creature. So what does this book include? It gives you some new kins, it gives you some nightkins, so you can play as a goblin, a hobgoblin, an ogre, an orc. It also gives you some rare kins where you get to play as a cat people, which is going to be one of my very favorite probably kins to play. You get to play frog people, like I said, cat people, lizard people. So yeah, and plus some other ones as well. It also gives you information on insectoid creatures and kins, some trolls, giants, and there's about 3 to 4 of each of those. And then it has a fairly large bestiary, which covers all sorts of various beasts, giant spiders, hydras, medusas, sea serpents, werewolves, wargs. I will be honest and tell you that some of the beasts in this bestiary are covered in the adventure book. And I think that's a smart move. I know some people might disagree in the fact that it's pretty much just content that's the same in another spot. But I think that's a smart move in the fact that it kind of puts it all in one place. So if you're running your own adventures and you're not running the adventures that are in the core box set, you've got a book that has it right there for you, so you don't have to go into the box set and try to find out and figure out what adventure the the beast that you want to put into your session, what adventure that is from. So I think that's very, very smart. Just counting here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 different beasts. I think that they said that there's about 63 unique beasts in this bestiary. These bad guys, or whatever you want to call them. It also has a chapter on undead, which gives you ghosts and mummies and zombies, and although they call them living dead, of course, they call them. And then you've got vampires and skeletons, all that stuff. That if you want to add that to your Dragonbane games, it gives you the option to do that. Has another chapter on dragons, which when a game has dragons and demons, of course, you would probably want a good section on dragons. It gives you some ancient dragons, some adult dragons, young dragons, all that. It gives you some options there. And then it gives you a whole chapter on demons. So you've got blood demons, fire demons, golems, shadow demons. So yeah, it just gives you a whole bunch of more adversaries to kind of put into your Dragonbane games. So as of right now, of course, it kind of depends on the exchange rate. As of right now, the standard edition of this bestiary, pre-order in US dollars, is a little under $40 for the book, which I think is a great deal. And of course, depending on the exchange rate, it might be a little bit more than that, it might be a little less. There is a really great collector's edition version of this bestiary that has like a faux leather foil stamped cover, which you can get. It retails for the price on it's a little over $60. Which I guess if you're a big collector for Dragonbane items, it would be a really great thing to kind of pick up, because I'm sure that this is probably going to be a limited edition item and it won't be available for the duration that the bestiary will be available for. So that's also one thing that you might want to pick up. If you pick up that, I would say you probably want to pick up the special edition cover for the core rulebook, because I think those are going to go really, really well together on a shelf. I think they're going to look really slick. The downside to that is that you kind of miss out on some of that awesome Johan art on the cover. The foil stamping is kind of that, but I don't know. There's just something about the shading and the coloring of Johan's work that just really kind of speaks to a lot of people, I think. And it kind of takes something away when you only see a foil version of that art. But I think that the special edition book is going to be amazing. Let me know in the comments if you are inclined to order the special edition. Not only are they going to be putting out this book in a standard and a limited edition cover, but they're also putting out a bunch of standees for the monsters that come in that bestiary. So if you've picked up the core box set, you've got a whole nother, I'm going to guess it's probably another couple sheets of beasts to kind of add to that core rulebook and that core box set. And I really think it's going to add quite a bit to that awesome box of goodness that Free League put out. I love the fact that it's just, here's everything you need in one box, and this kind of just adds a little bit more to it. Not only does this bestiary give you, information on these beasts and kind of the statistical breakdowns and their attacks and all that, but the other thing that it does really, really well is that it gives you adventure seeds and encounters to insert these creatures into your sessions. So if you're a GM that just kind of wants to make something up on the fly, or just sit down with this bestiary book and just kind of come up with something, and I think this is something that Dragonbane does really, really well, is that it doesn't really require a whole lot of GM prep. You can just kind of have this one idea and let your players run with it. And I love the fact that they've not only just given you the stats and the attacks, but they've also given you, okay, this is how you can probably bring it up, or hey, this is how you can encounter them. It's awesome. That's my initial thoughts on this bestiary. I think it's great. I pre-ordered it first thing this morning as soon as it was announced. I knew it was kind of coming behind the scenes, but it's finally really, really awesome to see how advanced it was right out of the gate, and how, you know, Free League's really kind of pushing this really hard. And I'm really, really excited about this product line, because I think it has an opportunity to really gain momentum in the current TTRPG environment. Let me know if you agree with these comments. Let me know in the comments below. I think it's just going to add so much more content to the Dragonbane box set and just elevate it even more. Just like the Book of Beasts for Forbidden Lands, I think that just adds so much more to that box set. Same thing's going to happen with this bestiary for Dragonbane. All right, that's going to do it. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button down below. If you have any questions or any beasts that you wish you saw in this book that aren't in there, let me know in the comments. I would love to know what you all think of this bestiary for Dragonbane. All right. This has been Victory Condition Gaming, because winning shouldn't be the only victory condition when you get to the table. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much.